A monument with candles and flowers brought by local people in the village of Hroza near Kharkiv, Ukraine. Friday, October 6, 2023. Ukrainian officials say at least 51 civilians were killed in a Russian rocket attack on a village. One of deadliest attacks in recent months took place on a store and cafe in the eastern part of country. Hroza, Ukraine. The cafe was closed throughout war but reopened especially for funeral of a fallen soldier. And nearly every household in village sent someone to mourn loss of its native son. One person killed almost every house Hroza, eastern Ukraine, when a meeting honor of Andriy Kozyr was hit by a precision missile that Ukrainian officials said fired by Russia. Entire families disappeared in an instant. In total, 52 people out of a population of 300. Many villagers now suspect that a local person may have tipped off Russian forces. It may take months for DNA to identify most of the remains. For now, names are scrawled on cardboard or white plastic squares, and the boundaries of new graves are marked with rope. Only 6 people survived at cafe, and the town is trying to understand why and how body was targeted. Hroza, like much of area east of the regional capital Kharkiv, was under Russian occupation for 6 months until September 2022, when Ukrainian troops liberated area. Locals say this is strictly a civilian area. There have never been military bases in either Russia or Ukraine. They said that only civilians or families came to funeral burial, and that local residents were the only people who knew where when funeral took place. Ukrainian officials said the weapon was an Iskander-style precision missile with an accuracy said to be 5 to 7 meters. District prosecutor's spokesman Dmytro Chebenko said investigators were looking into whether someone in area had passed the cafe's coordinates to Russians. This is a betrayal to everyone who is currently mourning in Hroza. Many people share this suspicion, describing an attack timed to kill the maximum number of people. The date for funeral was set several weeks ago and the time was shared throughout village late last week. Valery and Lyubov Kozyr lost their daughter and son-in-law in the attack, as well as their son-in-law's parents, who were childhood friends. This makes them the sole guardians of 3 of their 4 grandchildren, aged 10 to 19. They said the 19-year-old boy was taken to Russia during the invasion and was stranded there. Their daughter Olha married Anatoly Panteliev when she was only 16 years old. They had both been married for 20 years and lived near their parents. He was friends with their son-in-law, Andriy Kozyr, and although they shared the same surname, he was not related to the dead soldier. The couple's red Niva was still parked in the driveway Friday, but their home was empty, and the morning ritual of a cup of coffee shared between generations has been shattered. In the hallway was a portrait of Olha, taken 2 years ago in the CAF.